Good morning. Welcome to a new journey on Book Morning Coffee. If you've followed our previous series on the wisdom of Ikigai, you already know that Ikigai isn't just about finding one thing you love, it's about living meaningfully every day. But after learning the idea, many people still ask, what does Ikigai really look like in real life? What does it feel like to live with Ikigai? That's why we created this new series, 15 Ikigai Paths. Which one feels like yours? In each episode, we'll explore one real-life Ikigai through the eyes of ordinary people living with extraordinary purpose. 15 different ways to live with joy, meaning, and contribution. 15 little mirrors for you to see which reflection feels like yours. My wish is simple, that every morning you can sip your coffee, listen to one of these stories, and quietly ask yourself, could this be my Ikigai? Today, we begin with the first path, the teacher's way. She wakes up early not because she has to, but because she wants to. The world is still quiet. The first sunlight touches her books, stacked neatly on the table. She pours a cup of tea, opens her notebook, and reviews her lesson plan for the day. For her, teaching is not a routine. It's a ritual. It's the art of connecting heart to heart through understanding. She remembers her early years nervous, uncertain, struggling to make her students care. But one day, she saw something. A student's eyes lit up. Just for a moment, a spark of, I understand. That single spark changed everything. Since then, she's been chasing not money, not titles, but that light. That light is her Ikigai. When she explains a difficult idea and sees someone's world open, she feels a warmth deep inside, a silent joy that whispers, this is where I'm meant to be. Some days are tiring. Her lessons don't always go perfectly. But even when the classroom is noisy, when the world seems indifferent, she reminds herself, I'm not just teaching subjects. I'm teaching souls. And maybe that's what Ikigai is. Not what you do, but how deeply you care while doing it. The teacher's Ikigai isn't about standing in front of a classroom. It's about awakening others. Each time you help someone understand something new, you are living this Ikigai. Each time you guide your child through curiosity, or share your experience to save someone else's time or pain, you are walking this path. Teaching is not only for teachers. It's for anyone who believes knowledge is meant to be shared. To teach is to care. To teach is to light another candle without losing your own flame. Now, take a moment and reflect. When do you feel most alive? Is it when you help someone see what they couldn't see before? When your words make a friend pause and say, I never thought of it that way. That quiet satisfaction, that invisible joy, could that be your Ikigai calling you? Maybe your gift is not to lead crowds, but to lift minds. Maybe your way of healing the world is by teaching. Your Ikigai doesn't always shout. Sometimes it simply whispers, share what you know. When you live as a teacher, every day becomes meaningful, even the small ones. You start noticing lessons in everything. A morning breeze becomes a metaphor for letting go. A mistake becomes a tool for empathy. You learn that to teach is to keep learning. And through that, life never loses its wonder. So if your heart feels at peace when you help others understand, then perhaps this is your Ikigai. Not to be perfect, not to be famous, but simply to be useful, lovingly, sincerely, every single day. Ikigai doesn't always appear as a breakthrough moment. It often hides in the rhythm of what you already do, in how you show up, how you care, how you give. So, as you finish your morning coffee, maybe ask yourself, who did I help grow yesterday? And who can I help today? You might find that your Ikigai has been here all along, in your patience, your kindness, and your willingness to share. Each Ikigai path is like a mirror reflecting a different way to live meaningfully. Which one feels like yours? Thank you for spending your morning with Book Morning Coffee. This was The Teacher's Way, a real-life Ikigai you might relate to. If this story resonates with you, comment below. This feels like my Ikigai. And if you'd like to explore more, subscribe so you won't miss the next path on our journey. In the next episode, we'll meet the healer, someone whose Ikigai is born from compassion, the quiet art of mending hearts, soothing pain, and bringing light where life feels heavy. See you in the next morning story, The Healer's Heart.